Hello, welcome to Fourth Dimension Tarot. My name is Maria. I am your Sherpa for this read. About a week ago, a viewer asked if I would be so kind as to break up each zodiac sign and do independent reads. And I said sure, I'm up for it. So I started that. The irony is I am behind now. I was zealous and I thought, well, I need to do a monthly read because I want to compare my weekly to my monthly, see if they're even alike. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you, it's kind of eating my lunch right now. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do better next time. I promise. I'll get them out on time. All this to say, if you like this vibe, you resonate with it, and it brings you at least entertainment, if not education and some peace, feel free to hit the subscribe button because that way you'll get notified when I put new content up. I am not sending out emails or texts because I can barely get the reading out. I can't do more. Clearly, you've seen this. So I'm going to encourage you, hit that subscribe button so you're notified. That's just easier to get the content. They'll send you a little notification, etc. Also, if you want to share a comment, I would love to hear if this resonates. Please keep them positive. Nobody has time or the energy to deal with the negative ones. And I don't really know how to respond to them. So I just okay, I'm sorry. I didn't like that. It didn't resonate. And I'm honest. I'm going to be honest with you. Not all readings are going to resonate 100%, period. I'm reading for a lot of people. This is a lot of people's energy. It is getting the overview of what you're dealing with this week. If it doesn't resonate, let it pass by. It's for somebody else. I do it all the time. I'm listening. I have a lot of Cancer friends, and I call my friends. I'm like, is this happening in your life? Because it sure as hell is not happening in mine. And they're like, yeah, that's my story. And I'll share it with them, which is the last thing I was going to tell you, is that if you have somebody that matches your energy, and this is for Capricorn this week, January 28th through the February 3rd, if this doesn't resonate with you, maybe you know another Cap, send it to them. They will find it at least entertaining. I try to do at least that. All this to be said, here's your reading for January 28th through February 3rd for Capricorn. Bottom of the deck. I'm going to turn it over because I try not to do reversals, although you have several on the table. I'm going to do my best, but I'm not a fan because a reversal is very specific and I have a very larger audience. I'm not reading for one person. If I'm reading for one person, you're going to get all the reversals. And I do offer personal readings. It's Fourth Dimension Tarot at gmail.com. Just email me and we'll talk about it. At the bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups. In the reverse, it's something you want back. It's you've lost it, you want it back. Otherwise, it would not be the 10. It would be something else in reverse, right? Or it'd just be the swords and the wands, etc. But you had this. You have it and you're exhibiting this, but this is the overall feeling of the week. Okay? You have the Queen of Cups as your first card out. Queen of Cups, I call my kindergarten teacher. Sorry. I have to make up little coined phrases because it helps me remember the character and of the energy you are exhibiting. So just know when I personally don't have really fond memories of the kindergarten teachers, but I know a couple of them and they do exhibit this character. Loving, kind, generous. They hug you when you walk in the room. They're like a blanket. They're full of love. They're safe. They're mature. They're supportive, right? They will do it. They'll cut the crust off your sandwich. That's who this is. Queen of Cups, full of love. And I laugh because the majority of the tarot cards have these giant cups representing her cup of love, and all the other queens have little tiny cups. So hers is huge. So that gives you an idea. She has a lot of love to give. That's your energy. The top of the week. That's at least the energy you're portraying to the world. Right beneath it is the 4 cups in reverse. In the upright, somebody has told the divine no thank you to the one cup that he presented as the wish fulfillment, and the person in the card is saying, I don't want to look at that, la la la. That's a person. These 3, right? The other cups are the ones that you have consistently chosen, and those have gotten you in trouble. I always say those are filled with toxic juice, some kind of stuff you don't want to drink, and the one that the divine is handing you is really love. So we got this going on. In the reverse is, again, you're revisiting something that maybe you bypassed earlier and you want to come back to it. Or it could be you were bypassed and they're revisiting it. Either one. Somebody sees you as the kindergarten teacher, as the Queen of Cups, and they're reconsidering this, or vice versa, depending on how it resonates. And again, we're going to clarify. I just pick a handful of cards that I need more words. And I clarify to get a better understanding of the story. Something had ended. And the reason why I say that is I got a Fool in the middle of your spread. Why would I have a Fool out here? A Fool is a brand new beginning. It's the first blank page of a brand new chapter. You closed a chapter. So if you didn't close a chapter, turn me off. Go find another reader that talks about love and money and something important. This is about a new chapter for you. So somebody had a tower or closed out a chapter, put a period in it, and you move forward. That's this card. No other way to read it. I don't even need to clarify it. I will, but I don't need to. Right below that is the Chariot. Somebody's rushing in to have a conversation with you on your first page of your new chapter. Right in the center of your spread. This is your energy, Cap. You closed out the cycle. You are the one that walked away. This isn't anybody's energy but yours, right there. You didn't look back. You packed your bags and you walked out the door. It might have taken you a while. It was very painful. It was extremely painful, actually. And like I can feel it. And this is in your head, this whole timeline, this is in the center of your read. This is like something you think about at least 30, 50 times a day. How this ending went down. You think about this person. You reminisce about the past, but you walked away. Right below that is the Empress. You are balanced. You know your worth. You've done the inner work. You are all 4 queens. If you're a male, you're all 4 kings, but you're embodying balance in every single area of your life. The reason it's an Empress is the Empress and the Emperor have different characteristics, and Spirit is telling you your whomever, gender, whatever, is embodying the Empress characteristics: creative, solid, nurturing, loving, balanced in giving and taking, giving and receiving, balanced in the relationship, right? Especially where I feel like love is given. I think that you are really solid in that area. You feel confident in, I know what I'm worth, and I'm who I am, and what I bring to the table is what I bring, and I deserve the same in return. That's this feeling I get. Next card. I have the 5 of Cups in reverse. So this is confirmation of somebody in your past coming back. They blew it, and it's them, not you. I think this is them. So you have 5 of Cups, and the 3 are spilled. In the 5 of Cup picture, the whole meaning is, out of the 5 of Cup loves, the 5 of Cups of love, 3 are spilled over. They're gone. You can't get them back. And the person in the card that you see is so focused on the 3, they can't see the 2 full ones right next to them. Where if they just pivoted 90 degrees and picked up their 2 full ones, they could take a left, walk 10 feet, and start a new chapter, right? Brand new beginning, and get their wish fulfillment. But they're so focused on the freaking 3 that's spilled, they can't get past it. This is in reverse. So this has happened to you, and you're digging yourself out of it. And somebody who's wanting, I think, to come back. This is intuitive. Somebody wants to come back and revisit this and make it right, or at least try to make it right. But I feel like you're healing. You're almost healed from this. This is like 90% healed, 95 maybe. This has been a minute. But you're doing okay. You're doing okay. But the next card right below this card is, my dog saying hi, is the Tower, and it's in reverse. So the Tower in the upright is where something that wasn't built on a solid foundation has fallen and cracked and crashed to the surface. You okay? You sneezing? Shh. She's so cute. In the reverse is they want to come back, and they want to redo the cycle. They want to start over, and they want to repair it. So this is absolutely validating the outward expression of the 5 of Cups and revisiting this, but the inward is, I know exactly the damage I created, and I can't rebuild this on the foundation. I need to come and visit again. Okay, moving on. Last two cards. Two of Cups. Somebody's offering you a cup of love, and they want to restart this relationship and have a commitment with you, and they want to start a conversation about it. And you, this is in the upright, and you are in your head. And I think you're trying to get over it because it was in the reverse, meaning you've spent a lot of time in your head. And I think you're beyond that. That's what I'm saying. That's the vibe I get. And so the Two of Cups looks like this. It's like this. And the Eight of Swords in the upright, it looks like this. And this is in the reverse, meaning you spent a lot of time up in your head, defensive, angry, full of fear. You spent a lot of time, lots of time up there. Like you rented a room up here. And I called this the itty bitty shitty committee. This cup, they wake you up 30 minutes before your eyes open and say, I'm so glad you're awake. We've been talking. The boys and I have had a conversation, and we're going to tell you how shitty this week is going to be. Just stay in bed, calling sick. Like before you haven't even had coffee yet. You haven't gotten out of bed yet. And they're halfway through their conversation. That's this card. And they want to revisit this after you're healing from this. That's the overall energy of these two cards. The last card is Justice, and it's in reverse. This is upright, and this is in reverse. So a couple things that I want to just clarify on this card is you feel like justice isn't done. I didn't get justice over this. There's no justice in this reconciliation. And I'm going to clarify this, but this is what the card means, there hasn't been justice. I don't feel like I got closure. I didn't get any real answers. How ironic though, and again, it came out, remember, and if you rewind it, you'll see what I said. It started out as this, and I said, but it could be either, because some of you are not willing to take him back or her back, and you're looking at the situation saying, I'm okay with this. I'm going to move forward. I'll take my L, and I'll move forward. Some of you are like, wish fulfillment, I'm going to invest, and I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to give this person another chance. Those are the choices you're facing this week, right? Whew. Oh my God, Cap. All right, so we're going to start with the Queen of Cups. Tell me, Spirit, about the Queen of Cups. My kindergarten teacher, loving, kind, safe. Oh, Queen of Cups. They wanted to jump out, and then said, no, thank you. I'm going to let that one. Yep, okay. All right. I'm just going to take the 3 on the top because there's quite a few. We have the Ace of Swords. You're demanding the truth. That's when nothing but the truth, so help you God. Don't come forward. But somebody is saying Ace is a brand new beginning. Somebody's wanting to do that. Right behind it is a death and rebirth. Your choice. It is dead. They want to bring it back. That's no other way to read the card. Lastly is a Page of Cups. And it's in the reverse. Again, somebody's sitting on their hands going, I want to offer this, and I have a bunch of reasons why I can't. I could keep going, and I think they're all probably prevalent to this energy. Now, remember what I said. The energies are connected. So the first one out is the more prevalent one that comes out forward, and the one behind it is your subconscious egging you on. So the one that's feeding this Queen of Cups, this kindergarten teacher, is the Four of Cups in the reverse. Remember? It's somebody wants you to revisit something you've turned down. So they might have asked you a few times. They want to heal this. That's this card. That's what it means. I want to heal this. And you're calling upon your divine for that healing. You've already healed over this. They want to heal things with you. That's this cup. That's the four. This is defining the Four Cups in reverse. Right. You're up in your head. Or they are. Somebody's in a meditative state, and they put all the swords down. There's no ego attached to this card. They have set down their ego, which is justification, fear, deflection, all that garbage. They put it aside, and they're looking honestly at their own behavior. That's this card. They want to invest. The Six of Pentacles prior was a Four of Pentacles, and they never, but rarely, we'll say that, was it balanced. It wasn't balanced. There was no justice. It wasn't balanced. Somebody gave too much. Somebody overtook too much. Somebody took somebody else for granted. It was imbalanced. They're now willing to not only balance it, but overgive. They want to show you the real true meaning of love. They want to show you commitment. They want to knock your socks off. They have a Six of Cups. They can't get out of their head about the past. They're nostalgic. They're stuck in this loving memory of you, and they want it back. And they have the Knight of Wands, and it is in the reverse. So the Knight of Wands is a player card. He's my Saturday night. Here for a good time, not a long time. He I think is embodying some of this flirtatious characteristics with you. But at the end of the day, the behavior associated with this, with impulsivity and acting without thinking and probably engaging in third party or addiction or whatever, he's trying to put away, put it in his pocket. That's the meaning of that card. Fool, brand new, clean, white slate. Not a mark in your new chapter. Let's talk about that. What's happening? Right below that is a Chariot. Somebody coming in to saying, include me in your new chapter, please. Tell me more, Spirit, about this energy. Thank you for Capricorn. Thank you. Got a lot of communication in this. Anything else for Cap? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. Somebody rushing in on that Chariot to have an honest conversation. They're going to bring in honesty. And this is the divine saying, trust it, it's honest. Otherwise, it would be a deceptive card and rushing in. Not. This is the Page of Wands. They want a passionate new beginning and they want to talk to you about it. Can't make this up, y'all. We have Judgment. You're going to have to really lean in. And they're saying they did too. They said, they're going to be saying, I've done some introspective work. I've looked at my faults, my behaviors. You're going to be forced to go inward too and look at it. Who's doing this? This would be the Emperor. And he's in the upright, meaning he is solid, he is honest, he is dependable. He's all four kings. He's very well balanced. He makes his own money. He's running his own show. And he has a bit of an ego. I'm going to be straight with you. He's kind of cocky asshole. But other than that, if you can get past that, he's pretty balanced. And quite honestly, who wouldn't be cocky if you can do all those things? Just saying. And he wants his Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is childlike, innocent, fun-loving. I always say it's going out with girls on a Saturday night and just listening to music and chatting about the week and talking about your kids or your grandkids and honestly just getting away and having some fun, light-hearted, energetic release. It's really just fun. That's the best way to put it. And it's innocent. The key word here is innocent fun. And the Emperor wants to return to when you and this person, whomever the Emperor is embodying, it could be two, whatever, I don't care. My point is that whoever's energy this is, they long, and this is their hope, is to reconnect and go back to the day you met, right? And reenact some of this. Sometimes you can't, but the nice thing is this Emperor is sitting now in your storyline next to the Empress. So this is a match. It's almost soulmate level, right? The Emperor and the Empress is the highest vibrating couple in the tarot, and they're the most equally balanced. Unfortunately, above the card was the Eight of Cups. So this was an ending at some point in the earlier part of the story before I showed up. I'm coming in on the end to find out how it ends. Tell me more about this Empress. Thank you. Thank you. You've done the work. You've gone in. This is the Hermit. So somewhere in the past, excuse me, you sat in healing, like for a while. And it was the divine putting you there to evaluate what you want. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Tell me what you want. And you found out what you wanted. And you healed. You elevated to the Empress status. The Empress knows exactly what she wants. She has a strategy. She has a plan. She has all the resources she needs. She's moving forward. That's what you did. This is your past. That clock just moved. I'm just telling you. It only does this when I'm in this kind of zone when I'm doing a reading. I'm just saying. Rewind it. That was freaky. It just kind of fell. It works most of the time when I'm not doing readings. And then I do readings and that gets a little wonky. I got to get rid of this clock. I got to tell you. I got to fix it or get rid of it. Whew, so you're in the spirit, right? You're in the spirit of, like, the divine put you in this spot, not only to protect you, but to help you get clarification. Because you've wasted time and energy and money and resources, but a lot of your emotional energy investing in something that you feel is imbalanced. You never got your worth. You never got your part. There was no, I always say ROI, return on investment. You didn't get it. And so the divine's like, well, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want to invest in? And you just invested in you. Well done. You invested in you. And he was like, I don't know. I have to make a decision, but I definitely don't want this wishy-washy in and out crap. I want a committed relationship. And ironically, this is the rest of the story. Now it's kind of unfolding. Well, I'm going to give you that. Here comes the King of Cups. I'm going to commit. He's a committer. He's not really, he's stoic. You know, he's like I always say, he's not a walking Hallmark card. Excuse me. He is very invested in a relationship and committed and loving and kind, but he is not very outwardly, what do they got? Public displays of affection. His PDA is low, extremely low, but he is inwardly committed to you. Highly. Loves you. Lots. He's married to the Queen of, the Queen of Cups, who has this much love, where the rest of the queens have like Dixie cup size of cups. She has a trough, and she just loves everybody. That's you. And there's the king. He's more a silent, shy, quiet dude who feels it on the inside. All of his stuff is happening on the inside. Very reserved. I always call it left brain. He's a left brain guy. TMI, I'm sorry. Okay, so tell me about this tower. Yeah, this is going to shock the hell out of you. I was right. Man, I'm telling you, you didn't expect this. You have an Ace of Cups coming in. This is describing the tower in reverse. The tower in reverse is they want to come back, right, and fix it. They're going to offer you their cup. They want to start a new beginning in your new chapter and move forward. Who's going to do it? It's going to be the Knight of Cups. You guys, I can't make this up. The clock moved. The spirit's here. I'm telling you. My light keeps going on and off. Okay. So, and the world in reverse. So the world, remember what I said? A world happened over here. You wouldn't have had a fool unless you had a world. The world card is the ending. It's a period, not a comma. It's a stop. It's a stop sign. I don't know what don't go past go, collect to. I mean, it's done. New chapter, close the book or close the chapter, fresh new chapter 19, whatever. This was in reverse. Somebody wants you to stop the world, either return me. Let's redo the last chapter. We can't undo. I love this when I see this card, because I say you can't be a cucumber after being a pickle. You can't go back. You can't unsee what you saw. You can't unlearn what you know. It's there. That's this. I want to go back and redo this cycle or this chapter, or I want to be a part of your next chapter. That's what this card means, by offering you a brand new beginning. And it's going to be this wonderful knight, deliverer that's already in movement. Strategies in play. Keys are in the car. We saw a chariot here. It's coming in. Anything else about this tower? And other readers would be like, oh, my throat chakra is closed. And this, no, Spirit just doesn't want me to say. They're like, don't be telling Cap all my secrets now. Stop it. Three of Pentacles. They want to invest in a new beginning. This is the beginning of an agreement. Like if this were business, it'd be a contract or starting a new job, right? That's what this is. Five of Pentacles. They're feeling left out. You're moving forward and they're left behind. That's the meaning of the card. They feel sad and remorseful about previous actions they've done, and now they're in penance. We have Temperance in the reverse, meaning still no justice. It's not being tempered. Temperance is a temperance. Think about I cook. So when you're tempering something and you're throwing an egg into cream and you're heating the cream and you're going to make custard. I know. A little extra tip for you. You crank the cream up, right? And it's almost to a boil, like super hot. You just don't dump your egg in there, right? You have to temper the egg, or you're going to have a scrambled egg in your cream. You have to thicken the cream. How do you thicken the cream? You temper it into the egg. So you cool it down a little bit. So the egg will match the temperature of the cream. That way you add the cream to the egg and it thickens and you create custard. Same thing. So you have Spirit saying, I need to temper this. I need to balance this out. This thing is imbalanced and I need to make it balanced. One gave too much. One person's behavior didn't change. And this is imbalanced still. At least that's the Spirit that I'm reading off of this, with the World card and all this love rushing in. And Spirit's like, hold your horses. Whoops, hold on. We have a little bit more work to do on this. And then the last card is the Four of Wands on its side. So the Four of Wands in the upright is a marriage card. I want to come in and offer you a new beginning and start a new I want to have a wedding. I want to get married to you. It's long-term standing commitment. If you don't believe in marriage, I don't care. I'm just telling you the energy on the card. And it's not in the reverse, meaning divorce or healing after a divorce. It's not like that. It's in the middle. They want you to consider this as a long-term commitment. They are proposing. This isn't, when you see an ace, it's usually a beginning. Right next to this card is, I want to invest for the long term. And that's the investment card. This is, the divine telling me this person is not here for a short time. This is a long-standing commitment. They want to start with you, and they're all in. Anything about the Two of Cups? Because that's really the same thing. They're coming in and offering you a cup of love. This could be like 2 8th graders holding hands in a cafeteria somewhere, right? And somebody offers them, do you want to be my girlfriend? Check the box, yes or no. That could be this card. So the defining cards around it set the story for the value of the card. And they're saying, yeah, I do find you attractive. Yes, I do want to have a relationship with you. This is, I'm in it for the long haul. These 2 cards together, I'm committed for the marriage. I want to be married long term. And Spirit's like, whoa, Nelly, a little bit more work to do. Hang in. You don't want to have a repeat of the last chapter. And without the work being done, there's no justice. You're going to second verse, same as the first, right? It's going to be the same story. Yep, there's the 10 of Pentacles. That's what their wish is. They want 10 Pentacles. I think you do too, but you don't want the same. Nothing's changed. What's changed? Tell me what's changed. Then you got the 3 of Wands. Somebody's moving forward with their decision. And we have the Queen of Swords. Don't come at me unless it's correct. That's the spirit you're embodying. It might even come in as, I don't know if I have it to fight. I hope I come in like this, right? That's kind of the vibe I get. I want to come in angry, but I love this person. And if they will walk in my door, I'm going to hug them. I'll forgive them on the spot. And Spirit's like, you need to show up like this, or you're going to get the same thing. You need to have some boundaries and set the tone. Otherwise, it's the same verse, same as the last, Next verse, same as the last. I don't remember what I just said, but it made sense at the time. All right, so you have the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is what they want. They want to come in and make it right, get their groove on. It's my Disney card, the epitome of happiness. We got the King of Wands. This is my adult player, my grown-ass knight. I call him my Saturday night. So this guy, let me tell you about this guy. He is a king. He runs a kingdom. He is also the same impulse. He's got the same impulsivity and hints of narcissism and ego. Hints, not blatant. He's very subtle. Has a strong sense of self and a low self-esteem. I don't know how else to say it. High sense of security, high sense of value, understands his worth, but he doesn't feel like he deserves it. He has a low self-esteem. He has a low self-worth. Isn't that weird? That's narcissistic traits. I want what I want. I'm worth everything, but yet I need everybody's approval, right? And they're very impulsive. Where the Knight of Wands is just total player. They're going to be upfront about it. They're like, I don't care what your last name is. It doesn't matter tomorrow. I'm not going to call you. This is Tinder, right? That's the vibe. That's this guy, Knight of Wands. This is the grown version. So you're going to get, he's not the Emperor yet, but you're going to get the grown version.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Now, okay, do you hear that? I'm telling you, it says, I didn't get that. Can you try again? This is bizarre. Clock F's up. My throat's closing. Like, somebody doesn't want you to know this message. Somebody is like, shh, shh. That's the vibe I get. Quit it. Stop talking. And then Siri, of all places, I shouldn't say that word, says, I didn't get that. Do you mind repeating? Like, doing it again. Do you mind saying it again? And my clock and now my camera wants to fall over. I might have to end it here, Cap, and do a bit of a house cleaning, or some form of exorcism. I'm not sure. So we have the 9 of Swords. This is you. You're stuck in your head. You're full of remorse. 10 of Swords, you're dead. It's my cadaver card. You're done. You're walking out. The 9 is you have about had it. You are super close. Or you've been. This was your energy, and you don't know if you want to redo it again. You know, your God, your spirit tribe, your team has given you free will, 100%. You can redo the cycle again, you can revisit over, or you can go on to the next one. It's up to you. I just think it's interesting. I do a monthly read. I think I did one similar to this as your monthly. So this might resonate a little bit with you for the month of February, but I feel like it's getting more and more, did you see that? It's getting more and more personal, Capricorn, and you need to be mindful about if, let's do this, as you walk into your new chapter, this is huge. First of all, congratulations on closing out your previous chapter. It was very painful. You received blessings galore after you walked out of this chapter. Head held high, full of absolute growth, abundance, blessings. And as you walk into the new chapter, it's up to you who you want to bring in as your characters to support you in your story. Love and light to you. And again, just a reminder, if you like this vibe and you want to subscribe, hit that notification button or hit the subscribe button and it'll notify you as I upload new content. And I super appreciate your support, your comments, all the love you give back, and the love you send out to other people in your comments will come back to you as people will respond and heal. It's amazing what we're doing here on this channel, and that's all you guys. It's got nothing really to do with me. I just work here. Until next time, love and light. Take care.